With the direct for Super Mario Wonder having been released, we got to see most of the opening cutscene of the game, and I think most people will agree when I say that it looked pretty good. But the same can't be said for the other Mario games, cause while some look like the Mario Wonder opening, others didn't really. So, I had the idea to rank every opening cutscene of every mainline Mario game all the way from Super Mario Bros. To, you guessed it, Super Mario Wonder to see which is the best. There's two factors that will decide where I place these openings. First, how enjoyable it is, and second, the quality of the storytelling. Individually, I'll give each of these a score between 0 to 5 stars for a combined total of 0 to 10 stars, which will decide where I place the opening among my tier list. But with the explanations out of the way, let's do some ranking to see which mainline Mario game has the best opening. Okay everybody, so we've got the tier maker here. We got all 23 of the mainline Mario games. Technically Super Mario Run should be here, but I decided not to include it for this video. So we've only got 23, including the latest Super Mario Wonder. And apart from that, there's not really anything else to mention. Like I said in the intro, we'll be basing it off the quality of the storytelling and how enjoyable it is to watch, obviously, because that plays a large part in it. So let's get into the first opening and see where it places. Alright, so I decided to start it off with Yoshi's Island. It's one of the few games I haven't actually finished. I played a little bit of it, but I haven't finished it, and I do want to finish it someday because it was really fun. But we're gonna start it off with this one and see how it is. You got some captions. That's nice. Oh, I remember this music. Okay. I remember this music. In his bill. Okay. A screech! Oh man, the babies are mine. Oh, that's camping. Okay. Oh yeah, that does make sense. Wow. Oh, there goes Mario. I love how he's just a couple of pixels at the end. That's funny. No, not Mario. Here's Yoshi's Island. Rip Yoshi. Something else? What is that? I'm actually not sure. Let's take it. Also, why do Yoshi's eyes look like that? It's kind of funny. They're like bulging out. Oh, it's just a map. Oh, it's just a map. Okay, okay. But Yoshi can't figure it out. Oh, okay. Guess that makes sense. Oh, the music's slowing down? That's what I imagined that sounded like. Evil Magic Koopas kidnapper. Is that what they're called? Toadies? Oh, okay. I honestly just thought that they were Mecha Koopas, but like the Kamek version of that. Oh no, Yoshi! Yoshi, look behind you! Searching the island, okay. Unfortunately not. I just spoiled the whole story. The guys don't believe that. I actually don't know. Okay, and that's the end of it. Alright. Nice. Alright, so Yoshi's Island. Let's start with the quality of the storytelling, since that's probably the more important one. I feel like for the most part it was pretty good. It definitely felt a little slow pace at some points. When Mario fell onto Yoshi's back, and it was just like him staring, both of them staring at the screen for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. It's not really a bad thing, I won't take too many points off of that, but it definitely felt a little slow pace at some points. So in terms of storytelling, I'd probably give it, I was gonna say 3, but probably a 4. There really isn't much bad to it. You know, it explains what's happening, how Mario got into Yoshi. You know, it tells you everything you need to know basically. And then in terms of the how enjoyable it is to watch, I also say that's a 4. It's partly also due to the fact that it's a little slow pace. So you're like staring at one, I don't know, looping frame for like 15 to 20 seconds or something. So I guess the slow pacing of the story also takes place into that. But I mean, it is definitely more geared towards kids, so it does make sense why it's so slow. So I'll give it a 4 for both, which will give it a total of 8 stars. So we'll put it right there. I think that's a pretty good place for it, honestly. Yeah. Alright, so next up we've got Super Mario 3D Land. It says the movie all cutscenes, but we're just gonna watch the first part. This is just the easiest way to get it. I also haven't played 3D Land actually, so that kind of worked out. Because I'm just going in the order of basically how I save them into my playlist. But yeah, I also haven't played 3D Land. Because I really haven't felt the need, as it's pretty similar to 3D World. And I've played that a lot, so... But maybe I will, who knows? Maybe I will someday. Yeah, let's just get into it and see what it looks like. Ooh, I like this setting. Ominous. Oh, Bowser laughing. Okay. Fade out. I just love how low the low pixels of the characters from afar. It's just hilarious. Oh, envelope? Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, I think that's the end. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I'll give my thoughts in just a second. Alright, so Super Mario 3D Land. Where is that? Oh, found it. Okay, found it. Alright, so Super Mario 3D Land. Storytelling? I mean... I wouldn't say for the most part it was that great. I like the beginning where it's like the ominous ambience, if I'm using that term correctly, where it's just like, you know, dark and cloudy night, stormy night, and you can see all the Tanuki tails being blown away, and I'm guessing it was by Bowser. It was because of Bowser, because he was laughing. So that was pretty cool. But then Mario looks at the tree, oh, there's no more Tanuki tails, and then you see the envelope, and you know, this Princess Peach got captured. So I like the beginning. It definitely sets it up to look different, but then it kind of just becomes, you know, generic. So I give it like a 3 for storytelling. In terms of how enjoyable it is to watch, it's like alright. I'm not like begging to rewatch it or something. You know, it's just something to like, to basically like introduce the game to the player. You know, it doesn't really serve much importance other than that. So I'd give the what's it called, the how enjoyable it is, probably 3 stars. I'll go with 2 stars. I'll go with 2 stars. Yeah. Storytelling quality, I'll go with 3 stars, and then the how enjoyable it is, 2 stars. So that's a total of 5 stars. So it'll go right there. All right. Next up, we've got Super Mario Sunshine, our second 3D game, 3D Mario game. And I actually do remember this opening, which I'll let you guys in on a little secret. It's amazing. So you guys can probably already guess my rating based on that. So let's just get into it. Alright, got the plane flying. Oh, I wonder where they're headed. Toadsworth. Bring back Toadsworth, please. Nintendo. Bring him back. It shows the map.
Oh, look at that!
Welcome to Isle Delfino.
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
Man, this song is really nice, actually. I'm kind of jamming out to it. Huh? What was that? Who's that? It looks just like Mario.
That shadow!
Mario dreaming about all the food. Typical. Honestly, I can relate. I'd be in the same position. Alright, so that was Super Mario Sunshine. Like I said at the beginning, I honestly love that intro. So I'll just get my thoughts in a second after I switch my screen. Alright, so Super Mario Sunshine. Found it. There it is. We'll start with the storytelling again. Really, really good, honestly. The fact that they have full-on voice acting makes it so much more easier to just understand and love, honestly, because I don't know if there's any other game that has anything like that, because usually it's just captions and stuff. So the fact that they had full-on voice acting is really nice to me. Another part of it that I also really like is the depth that they put into the characters. Like, you see Mario drooling over the food, and then you see Toadsworth dreaming about just the relaxation and everything. And you can see Peach just like sighing as she's like, oh my gosh, I'm like the only one who actually cares about what's happening on the screen right now. So I really like that aspect of it too. There's a lot of really good things about it that I can name, but we'll just focus on those two for the moment. In terms of how enjoyable it is to watch, obviously it's really nice. It doesn't really feel weird or jank at some points, which is how a cutscene should be. You know, it should look pretty nice and enjoyable to watch. So if that's not the case, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, this one does look really nice. So for storytelling, I'll give it, honestly, I'd give it 5 stars for storytelling. And then in terms of how enjoyable it is to watch, obviously it's not like peak animation. Like Super Mario Odyssey like has better animation. Super Mario Wonder probably does too. So I give it like 4 stars, but it's very debatable. I can honestly be talking to putting it at 10 stars in total, but we'll put it at 9 stars. The storytelling in that is really good. It just builds up the game so much in a way that I love. Okay, so next up we've got Super Mario Maker 2. Wow, that's the game I play. It's the story mode opening cutscene. For those of you who haven't played the game, yes, there's a cutscene for the story mode. But yeah, let's just get into it and see what it looks like, even though I already know. Alright, got the castle. There's Mario and the gang, Mario and friends. Finally finished the castle. That's right, Chief. We couldn't have done it without you. Yes, sir. Ugh, what's that? Reset rocket. Well, we all know that can't end well.
Oh?
Huh? Ooh, doggy. Doggo. We love dogs around here. Yeah. Oh, he's sniffing something, guys. What is it? Oh no. No! Take your paws off the rocket! You fool! Oh, and there it goes, just like that. No!
Yeah.
Bad dog. Bad dog. And that's it, basically. Alright, so the Super Mario Maker 2 opening cutscene. There's Super Mario Maker 2. Pretty good opening, honestly. I really liked it. But let's just focus on the storytelling for now. Obviously, with it being not... Well, it's a Mario game, but it's not like your typical Mario. It's more like in the Mario Kart type realm. Mario Kart game type realm. What am I saying, dude? It's more like a Mario Kart game, where it's like... It doesn't focus on the basis of Mario, which is like just platforming game, where it's more so making levels and uploading them. So, in terms of the intro, I didn't really need something crazy for the story mode. And I think it did it pretty well, to be honest. You know, they have the castle and then it gets destroyed by Undo Dog. The animation is really good. I put it over Super Mario Sunshine and the other games as well. So for storytelling, we'll go with like an average score of like 3. It's nothing crazy, but it's a good way to like open up the game and start it off. And then in terms of animation, I'm gonna go with a 4. Yeah, that seems about right for how good it looks. Well, I say animation, but I mean like quality of the opening. So yeah, we'll go with 7. Okay, next up we have Super Mario 64, fan favorite for a lot of people. So let's just see if its intro or opening still holds up even to this day. Yeah.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Princess
Peach.
Toasted. Alright. Nice build up music. Showing off the castle. Yeah. The nice old classic pipe. And who's coming out of it?
It's me, a Mario.
You guessed it. It's Mario. And that's basically it, yeah. And it goes on for longer, but that's basically the opening cutscene. Alright, so Super Mario 64, which is right here. Found it. Nice. Super Mario 64. The animation of the game, while not the craziest, I feel like it did what it had to do with it being the first 3D game. It literally starts off after, you know, Peach does her whole letter reading thing. It just starts by showing off the castle, which is the first time we ever see it, like, you know, the Mushroom Kingdom castle in 3D, so they have to put a lot of emphasis on that. So I feel like they do a pretty good job of showing what they have to do. While it is, you know, just polygons and stuff, I do feel like they did it really well, especially for back in the day when 3D was just like a pretty recent thing, especially for Nintendo. So in terms of animation, I would, as weird as it sounds, I would honestly give it 5 stars in terms of how enjoyable it is to watch. I mean, just because they do what they have to do, they show off what they need to show. Mario, Peach, the castle, and the open world. So I give it 5 stars in total. And in terms of storytelling, not really the craziest, other than Peach giving Mario a reason to come to the castle in the first place. But if we're just looking at the storytelling itself, then it'd probably be like, I'd give it like 2 stars, as harsh as that may be. But yeah, we'll go with 5 stars for how enjoyable it is to watch, and 2 for quality of storytelling. So right there with Super Mario Maker 2. But I'd put it above Super Mario Maker 2, so let's do that. So right on the cusp of 8 stars, basically. That sounds about right. And some of you may have noticed that I do have a row called no opening, because even though I am ranking every Mario game, there are a lot of them, mainly the original ones, that don't have openings. There's actually some of them, which is, you got Super Mario Bros. 3, you got Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, you got Super Mario Land 2, there's Super Mario Bros. 2, the original Super Mario Bros., Super Mario World, and lastly, I believe, Super Mario Land. So those are the 7 games out of the 23 that we had that don't have an opening at all. So those will just stay there. I can't really do anything about them. But that leaves us with 10 openings. I actually realized I had Super Mario Maker here. I don't know why. That one doesn't have an opening, I believe. So I don't know why I have that. We'll just keep that where it is. But that leaves us with 10 games to rate in actuality. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as it would really help it grow and it would really mean a lot to me. But with that being said, let's get on to the next clip, or opening. Clip, yeah. Alright, so the next opening we have is the new Super Mario Bros. DS. This is the first iteration of the new Soup era, if that's what you want to call it, of 2D Mario games. So let's just get on with this one first and go. This video contains all of them actually, but we'll start with this one and make our way through. Alright. Mario, Peach, looking at the... Oh, cloud. Is that the Thunder Cloud? Oh, that was a Junior? Oh, I get it. It was a distraction. That's actually pretty clever. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, and that's for the Wii. Okay. Alright, so new Super Mario Bros. DS. Something I will say about the new Soup series is that the formula for like the opening cutscene definitely becomes pretty stagnant at that point. It seems like the developers were just set on creating a simple story to basically introduce why the events that happen in the game actually, take place. So I'll probably be rating the storytelling generally lower, just because it's very simple. Basically, there's not really a lot of depth to it. It's basically the same thing for all the games, just in a different format. So for New Super Mario Bros. DS, that was the first game, so I guess I'll rate that one a little higher. Where is it? DS. There it is, found it. So in terms of the storytelling, I'd give it like 2 stars. I would have given it 1 star honestly, but I would give it 2 stars just because it was the first one to really... It was the first like new Soup, it was the beginning of like the new Soup series, and so I'll give that one a pass. And then in terms of how enjoyable it is to watch, it's also pretty simple. I'd give it like a 3 stars, yeah. 2 stars for the storytelling and 3 stars for the how enjoyable it is, for a total of 5 stars. I can't laugh, guys. For a total of 5 stars, yeah. Okay, so next up we got New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the second iteration of the new Soup series. Like I said, most of these in terms of storytelling will generally be pretty low, just because they're very simple and rinse and repeat. But yeah, that doesn't mean that it still can't place decently high, I guess. Today is Princess Peach's birthday. Oh, a cake. That's a good looking cake. Alright, I'm gonna head out. That's what the said. The Mac Beat. Oh, there's more. Oh, what the? Wait, what's happening? Oh, I see. I was like, why are they throwing the presents in the cannonball? Or the cannon launcher? What? Okay, That's just to show how they get the power-ups. And then that's New Super Mario. Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start by talking about how enjoyable it was to watch for New Super Wii, basically. Where is that game? New Super Wii, there it is. I will say that compared to the DS version, they definitely added a lot more, and there was a clear improvement in graphics from that one. New Super Mario Bros. DS was basically just pixels moving. Obviously not, you could tell what they were, but basically what I'm trying to say is that New Super Wii had a clear improvement in graphics over DS. On top of that, they also added a little bit more depth to this, to like what was happening. Like you see the Toad shoot out the cannons with the gift, with Princess Peach's gifts, the penguin suit and the propeller suit. So that was pretty nice. And like how the Koopalings were the cake and then they just burst out and then throw Peach, or throw the cake onto Peach. That was also pretty funny. So I feel like I had a lot of funny, you know, moments that make you laugh. And it doesn't really feel like it was just wasting your time, honestly. Because that's what I felt like the the DS version was. For that, I'll give the storytelling or not the storytelling, how enjoyable, so I'll give it 5 stars for that. Because I do think there was a clear improvement over the DS version. As for storytelling, it was basically the same. It literally was. Instead of being just Bowser Jr., it was the Koopalings. But that doesn't really change much. So for that, I'll give it like 1 star. So that gives it a total of 6 stars. So we'll put it right in the middle. And yeah, not bad. Okay, next up we have New Super Mario Bros. 2, which is a game I actually did play a long time ago when I was like, I'd have to say like around 9 years old or 10, somewhere around that age. It was a really long time ago. I do remember finishing the game, but I don't remember a lot about it actually, just because of how long ago it was. I don't remember the intro either, so I guess we're gonna see what that looks like, see if it's any better. Alright. Okay. Luigi and Mario heading out, collecting coins. Makes sense, that was basically the whole gimmick of the game. Hey. Alright, nice. Oh, there they are. Oh, they lost their power up. Oh, and they got Peach too. Let's go. Alright, so that was the Wii U version. Wait, was that the Wii U version? No, I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. It was New Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh my gosh. I'm so stupid, guys. Don't pay attention to my stupidity. Alright, so New Super Mario Bros. 2. Just at a glance, it definitely looks like a step below New Super Mario Bros. Wii in terms of the intro. Definitely a lot simpler. I do like how it was a little different where, I mean, was it that different? I guess the only difference was really that Mario and Luigi were waving goodbye to Peach, which I'm actually not sure why. I don't know if it's like a continuation from the end of New Super Mario Bros. Wii or something. I'm not actually sure why they were waving goodbye. No, what am I saying, dude? Oh my gosh, what am I saying? New Super Mario Bros. Wii came out after, or New Super Mario Bros. 2 came out after the Wii version. What am I saying, dude? I'm actually crazy. Holy crap, dude. I'm gonna compare 2 to the original version. So in terms of storytelling, it's a little better, I would say. It's not really that much greater than the DS version. I mean, there's not really much else to say other than that. I'll give it another 1 star. Like I said, a lot of these are just gonna be 1 star because of how simple they are. There's not really much to it. In terms of how enjoyable it was to watch, it was like okay. I do give New Super Mario Bros. DS 3 stars though. Yeah, I'd put it in the same. I'd also give 2 stars. Or sorry, 3 stars. So yeah, we'll give it 1 for storytelling and then 3 for how enjoyable it is to watch. So that gives it a 4. Because if I'm comparing both of them together, I would say how enjoyable to watch, it was both 3. I would say DS is a little better just because it was the first New Soup style game. So yeah. Alright, next up we have New Super Mario Bros. U. which obviously most people watching this probably know what this intro is, as do I as well. But yeah, let's just watch it, I guess. Huh. Alright, you got the Koopalings and Bowser coming in. The massive hand, the gigantic arm. Look at Luigi. Dead. Yeah. The Deku tree. Oh my gosh. They got launched straight into the Deku tree. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys, let's go. That's it. Alright, so that was the last game from the new Soup series. There's still one more in this video, but that's New Super Luigi U. We won't be counting that one either, so. Alright, New Super Mario Bros. U. There you are. This intro was interesting. It was definitely a little different because they don't really capture the princess. They capture Mario and the gang, Mario and Co. I don't know. But yeah, Mario and Co. And they captured it and they just launched them away. So I guess Bowser was tired of the old capture the princess and then try and bring her back to his castle. I definitely do appreciate the fact that they changed that. So I'll give it 2 stars in terms of storytelling. Animation wise, we would be comparing it to New Super Wii. It looks a little cleaner. Yeah, it does look like a little cleaner. It looks a little smoother. I don't think it was as enjoyable to watch as New Super Wii. I definitely think that was the best one. So I'd give it 4 stars because it's not that far below Wii, but I wouldn't say it's as good. So I'd give it 4 stars for how enjoyable it was to watch. So that gives it a total of 6. Yeah, so we'll put it all the way up here. Actually, I'm gonna leave the DS version above 3D World because I definitely think that one was better. Yeah, I'm looking at this list so far. Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine at the top, Yoshi's Island, 64, and Mario Maker 2. Yeah, so far I'm feeling good about this list. I don't know if we're gonna get anything below 4 stars because a lot of what we have left is pretty good, not gonna lie. I don't really see us going below 3 stars, but who knows, maybe I'll change my mind on that. Anyway, on to the next one. Alright, the next cutscene we have here is New Super Mario Galaxy, and I actually played this game when I got it with New Super Mario 3D All-Stars, if I remember if that's what it's called. I played that and Super Mario Sunshine, and I guess Super Mario 64. I played all 3 of them. And I remember this game having a really cool opening, basically. So let's see if I still think that after watching this. Yeah. Alright. Storytelling part. We're setting the scene for what's going to happen. We like that. Toads brought shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comets.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle.
Oh, that reminds me of
on the
Super
night
Mario
the Star
64.
Festival. There's something I'd like
Because
to
at the
take
beginning
you
of that game,
from
it's also like a letter from Peach. But instead of showing her face on the moon, it's showing, in the original one, it's like just showing her on top of the castle. I will say, the music sounds amazing. Like, just off the bat. Really, really good. But, we got Bowser and his crew pulling in. What is that light on the back of the ship? What is that, actually? Not sure. Alright, Toad's being frozen. Dude, I love how dramatic this looks. Amazing. This is like making it look super intense. there's Princess Peach wearing the Luma. She's like, what the heck is happening here? I didn't sign up for this. Hi, Bowser. Princess Peach, you are formally invited to the creation of my new cartoon. Look at the toads! Holy crap! The toads' faces, and they're like heads bouncing up and down as they quiver in fear. Oh my gosh! Oh, what is Bowser doing? Oh, I see. Yeah, amazing so far. If anything, this looked way better than what I remembered. I'm not even like joking. It really does look better than what I thought it did. Really good work. Alright, maybe drilling a hole around the castle. If I remember correctly, to pick it up. Oh my gosh, what are the toads doing? Wow. Yeah, wow, this looks amazing, honestly. Props to Nintendo. They put in the work with this one. They sure did. I can't remember. Is Mario here? Like, does he get picked up with the spaceship? I honestly don't remember. Let's see. I feel like he does. I think he is on it. Yeah. There he is. Hi, Kamek. So long, Mario. Wait, no. Wow, what a groan. Dude, Charles putting in the work of that one. Holy crap. Nintendo definitely went all out for this one. Wow. Okay. Alright, so that was Super Mario Galaxy. Amazing, as I said earlier, but I'll give more of my thoughts in just a second. Alright, so New Super Mario Bros. Galaxy. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think that was the best looking opening out of all of these. And probably also out of all of these that I haven't even watched yet or ranked. It just looked phenomenal, honestly. I guess Super Mario Galaxy 2 could compete, depends. Everything was amazing. The music, the animations, the graphics, how intense everything was, the voice acting. Although it didn't have full-on voice actors or full-on like lines or sentences that the characters were saying, you could still feel the intensity in their voices. And that's something that was pretty impressive to do, just based off saying one-liners like Mario or groaning. And I also feel like they did a really good job with the storytelling, with the way they kind of set up for the actual cutscene where they were explaining the comet, how it came, and then how the festival was created around it. I feel like they did a really good job saying that, or explaining that, to like basically set up why Bowser came to grab it. Props to Nintendo for the storytelling and the how enjoyable it was to watch, because I really enjoyed it. That's something I would watch honestly multiple times. Out of any of these, I would probably watch this one multiple times just because of how good it looked. So I'll give it 10 stars in total, 5 for storytelling and 5 for how enjoyable it was to watch. And I think that's a pretty fair rating. Let me know what you guys thought about it, but I definitely think that was the best one out of all of these so far. Very, very impressive. But with that said, let's get on to the next one. Yep. Alright, so next up we have Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario 3D World. Okay, alright. This is probably my most played 3D game, honestly. I haven't actually made a video around it, but maybe I will someday soon. But this is probably my most, I think if I remember correctly, this is my most played 3D Mario game. I have multiple hours in it. Just off of doing multiple challenges, even before like doing YouTube, so I really enjoyed this game. But let's see how the intro holds up, and I promise guys I won't be biased towards this game. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright. Got some sort of fireworks. Beautiful music. You got the whole gang. Yeah? Huh? Clear pipe? What's this? Bum, 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 bum. Flood of items coming out. What in the world? Oh my gosh, and a Sprixie? Is that what? I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. Hopefully that's what they're called. Bowser captured what? Oh no 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 no! Oh my gosh! Oh no 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 no! She's like, this is not good. Hey there, big guy. Mind. Alright, and Bowser's just like, I'ma head out. Peach is in like, I'ma head out. Same with Mario, Toad, and then there goes Luigi, and they all just headed out. Through the clear pipe. Obviously, Mario looking at some very suspicious stuff, but yeah. Alright, and that's Super Mario 3D World's opening cutscene. So Super Mario 3D World, in terms of how good the animation was, it's definitely above Super Mario 64, obviously. Same with Sunshine, obviously. Galaxy is debatable. I would say yeah, it's above Galaxy. But honestly, you could debate it. For me personally, I would say 3D World is pretty easily above Galaxy in terms of animation. But we are not just rating animation, we are talking about how enjoyable it is to watch. Well, let's just say guys, it is not even a competition. Mario Galaxy completely crushes, destroys, stomps all the words you can think of to say Mario 3D World is not competing. It's just as simple as that. There is way more depth to the story of Super Mario Galaxy. There's nothing even close to that with Super Mario 3D World. So in terms of storytelling, I'd go with 3 stars. We'll say it's 3 stars because it's not really about the I like how it's not about the princess, you know? It's about the Sprixies. And it also introduces the clear pipe. A lot of the more iconic items from the game, we see those come out of the clear pipe, so that's obviously pretty cool. But like there's a lot of things that just like don't really make sense at all. There's fireworks going on, but we don't really know why. Like, did they just decide to have a really random firework party or something and then you're just walking? Yeah, I would go with 3 stars for the storytelling. And in terms of how enjoyable it was to watch, there were a lot of funny moments, like the Sprixie Fairy, Bowser coming out of the pipe, Mario and Luigi fixing the pipe, a throwback to how they're actually plumbers. I wouldn't be surprised if like people who are new to the series actually just did not know that. I would say it's pretty enjoyable to watch. I'd go with 4 stars. I think that's pretty fair to it. Not as high as Yoshi's Island or Super Mario Galaxy, but I would say very, very fun to watch. Maybe rewatch it like once or twice, but yeah. So that's a total of 7 stars, but I put it above Mario Maker 2 and Super Mario 64. No, I'll put it below Super Mario 64, because Mario 64 is pretty iconic for its opening cutscene. But anyway, on to the next opening. Alright, so next up we have the successor to Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, which I have never gotten the chance to play up till now because I didn't have a Wii U, so I couldn't play the game there. And for some reason they didn't add it to Super Mario 3D All-Stars as some sort of DLC or paid DLC. I've not gotten a chance to play it unless I get a Wii U someday, which I don't know how likely that is, but with that said, let's just get into it. Let me tell you a new story. Oh, never mind. There's Princess Peach again. Alright, so right off the bat, this is way more 2D looking than Super Mario Galaxy. Hey, Mario. Yeah, this is way more 2D looking. Interesting. I wonder why it's basically the same as Super Mario Galaxy, but... Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a Luma. Are you speaking some otherworldly language? Oh, okay. He just liked Mario. I see. Oh, okay, that's how they introduced Mario's spinning ability again. But yeah, I was saying that this intro is basically Super Mario Galaxy, but 2D. Welcome, Mario. That's the castle, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Suddenly Bowser? Massive Bowser, actually. Holy, okay. That's a big boy. Oh, he's got Peach. The power of the stars is already mine. What else I got? Alright, Princess Peach got captured. I'm huge! Oh gosh. Yeah, no shock, Bowser. Center of the universe. Interesting. Bye, Bowser. Suddenly Bowser can fly. Okay. Sure. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so that turns one to help the Alright, makes sense. Alright, and that is Super Mario Galaxy's 2 opening cutscene. Nice. Okay, so where is Super Mario Galaxy? There it is. As it's the game being the successor to Super Mario Galaxy, I feel like it's only fair to compare it directly to Galaxy, obviously. So if we're putting the storytelling head to head, I would say Super Mario Galaxy just felt overall better. I don't know how many people will agree with that. I really appreciate how in Super Mario Galaxy they kind of explain the what's it called, the Power Star, I believe it's called, and why the Star Festival is even celebrated. I think Super Mario Galaxy 2 also takes place during the Star Festival. That is a really nice touch that they have. And I also just felt like what happened in Super Mario Galaxy made more sense. Mario's just casually walking, and then he goes through the castle entrance, and then suddenly it's like a completely different area. While when he was, walking through like the grassland, while he was just walking through the grassland, it was like the most casual thing ever. So it was almost as if Bowser was never there. So I definitely feel like it was an abrupt transition from peacefulness to just complete chaos. Whereas for Super Mario Galaxy, it wasn't anything like that. So I definitely appreciate that fact more. So I'll definitely say in terms of storytelling, Super Mario Galaxy is definitely better. Oh, sorry, it's not where it's going. I'd give it like 4 stars. It's definitely better than most of these. And in terms of how enjoyable it was to watch, I'd like to try imagining myself playing the game myself. I don't know, would I like it? It's really hard to say because they go from making you play to cutscenes, which Super Mario Galaxy also does. But in Super Mario Galaxy, the thing remains 2D the whole time. I mean, not 2D, 3D the whole time. So, whereas in Super Mario Galaxy 2, you're starting in 2D and then going from 3D, and then you're going into the cutscene. So, I feel like it's definitely a little weird. I give it like not 3 stars. Probably like, I give it like 4 stars, honestly. Yeah, I definitely, looking at it, I'd say Super Mario Sunshine is definitely above Super Mario Galaxy 2 as well. Both the original Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Sunshine, I both put above Super Mario Galaxy 2. Though I feel like people are gonna hate on me for that. So we'll see. Okay, so next up we have Bowser's Fury, which I am considering as a separate game from Super Mario 3D World, because it basically is. But yeah, next we have Bowser's Fury. I also played this game a lot actually. But yeah, let's just get into it. Nice, Mario taking a casual walk. Suddenly, black goop.
What's that icky, sticky, goop-like substance?
I think that's what they say. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Bye. Okay. Bye, Mario. Mario, fall on your feet. Or not, I guess. Alright, so that's Bowser's Fury. Pretty short, only about 45 seconds. So, among the shortest openings we have in this tier list. Now, guys, I'll just be honest, as much as I love Bowser's Fury and 3D World, this intro really isn't anything that amazing. How much are you really missing out on by not watching it? The real, actual lore part comes from when, Bowser Jr. shows up and then he starts explaining what happens, and you see, Giga Bowser, if that's what you want to call him, or Fury Bowser. That's where the actual lore starts coming in, but that original opening, it doesn't really do anything to the story at all. They could have just shown Mario waking up in there, and it would have been the exact same thing. It wouldn't change anything, so it doesn't really add anything to the game, honestly. So in terms of storytelling, I honestly give it 1 star. And in terms of how enjoyable it was to watch, it wasn't really that enjoyable to watch actually, though I thought it was when I first got the game. I'd probably put it right next to Super Mario Bros. 2, which is 3 stars for how enjoyable it was to watch, for a total of 4. I'd probably put it right there, but it's pretty hard to say which is above the other, because we're both pretty mediocre. I'll say Bowser's Fury just because of the fact that it looks better. Because when I say how enjoyable it is to watch, I'm obviously also taking into account how nice it looks. Graphics will play a large part. Not all the time, because obviously Super Mario 64 is way above 3D World and Super Mario Bros. 2. So, but animation does play a large part in how I view the game or the opening. But yeah, Bowser's Fury, right next to Super Mario Bros. 2. I think that's a pretty good place for it. And it's also right next to Super Mario 3D Land, because those games are pretty similar, so yeah. Alright, we are down to our last 2 opening cutscenes, our last 2 games, if you will. We've got Super Mario Odyssey here. I kept Super Mario Wonder for last, so obviously Super Mario Odyssey, great game. The intro itself, I don't know if I can say the same about that, but who knows, maybe I'll change my mind after watching this. In the skies above Peach's castle. Holy! Oh! Calm down, Bowser. What did I do? Wow. Bowser's ship looking better than ever. This is the end for you. Oh crap! Oh! Right in the gut. Holy crap. That's gotta hurt. Maybe not, because it's just a hat. Oof. Yeah, there goes the hat. time for my wedding with Peach. Shitless Mario. Oh, I like the Bowser ship theme right here. That's pretty cool. Who's that? Alright, and that was Super Mario Odyssey's opening cutscene. Pretty good. Okay guys, I lied. Super Mario Odyssey's cutscene was not that amazing. Let's just start with how the storytelling was. I can't really say it was bad. I do like the conflict between Bowser and Mario, but I felt like it would have been Bowser. It would have been Bowser. It would have been better if they showed how Mario got, or not how Mario. What am I saying, dude? I'm like failing so bad at this. How Bowser got over to Peach's castle. Like obviously he got there by the ship, but it would have been nice if they showed that happening. But in terms of the storytelling for how it is, I would give it 2 stars honestly. And this is definitely one of those games where the animation really rigs it up. Or not the animation, but how enjoyable it was to watch. I do like the fighting. That's something that basically you never see in any of these games. Them like actually fighting. So that's pretty cool. I'd honestly give how enjoyable it was a 5 stars just because of that. It made it way more fun to watch. My overall rating of it, I would give it 7 stars. I put it in Mario Maker 2 and Super Mario 3D World. So right in between Super Mario 64 and 3D World. I feel like that's a good placement for it. Because it's definitely not above Galaxy. Galaxy had more lore. Same with Yoshi's Island. Same with Sunshine. And then obviously same with Galaxy. But with that, we only have, if you don't pay attention to Super Mario Maker, one game, which is Super Mario Wonder. So let's watch that opening and see how it is. Alright, so like I said, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the newest 2D Mario platformer addition to the Mario series. I will say that I'm not completely sure if this is the full opening for the game. It definitely looked like most of it was shown. If there are some stuff that aren't shown, it's probably stuff past after what's it called, Mario and the gang go after Bowser. But I think they showed most of it. That's why I'm adding it to the list. But yeah, let's get into it.
Ooh, so exciting!
So exciting. Here's Peach.
Welcome to the Flower Kingdom, a not-so-distant land just beyond the Mushroom Kingdom.
Wow.
Mario and friends were invited here by the benevolent Prince Florian. But
Such
Bowser, the
benevolence.
king of the Koopas, had other plans.
Bowser! Oh
With just
my
a
gosh.
single touch of the mysterious Wonder Flower,
He then got extremely drunk. Oh my gosh.
Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle.
No way. Wow, those piranha plants though. Are those piranha plants or piranha creepers? Because they 100% look more like piranha creepers. Alright.
Thanks to his newfound power, chaos spread across the land. Now, it's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser and save the Flower Kingdom.
Yep. Oh, there's the Yoshis and Nabbit too. Alright, so that was the last game, Super Mario Wonder. Pretty average, honestly. The animation for the 2D Mario games was definitely the best, honestly. Or for how enjoyable it was to watch. See, I'm not sure if the talking, like the person talking, I don't know if that was just for the direct or if it was actually for the game. I am hoping that's actually for the game, because that would be pretty nice. I'm just gonna go in assuming that the person talking is actually like part of the game and not just for the direct. If it is, then I don't know, it just probably doesn't change much. in terms of how enjoyable it was to watch, I'd say it was pretty good, honestly. I like how it takes place in a different kingdom. You see Mario and the gang pulling up. You see Peach is on Yoshi's back because, I don't know, she just can't be bothered to walk, I guess. She's too good for that. But I really enjoyed it overall. In terms of how fun it was to watch, I'd say pretty good. I'd say, honestly, 5 stars. And in the storytelling, I'll say the same thing I said with 3D World, where I do like how it wasn't the princess getting captured, but they had to save the kingdom, actually, which in retrospect makes more sense. I feel like that's a better plot than having to save the princess, but you know, it works. And because of that, I think I give the storytelling a good, we'll say like 3 stars. I feel like that's pretty fair. 3 stars? I don't know, because I'm looking at it, do I really put this next to Super Mario Galaxy? Or Super Mario Galaxy 2? I think I'd give the storytelling 2 stars then. Because I don't feel like it's all the way up here. I put it here. I'd put it after Super Mario Odyssey. Because the graphics are basically on par with Super Mario Galaxy. Or, what? Dude, holy crap. Super Mario Odyssey. That's what I'm trying to say. And the storytelling, I would say, is definitely better. So I'd put it above Super Mario Galaxy for that reason. So I'm thinking if I want to put this over Super Mario 64. That's the thing. I think I will, honestly. I think I will. But yeah, that was the last opening cutscene of every mainline Mario game, except these 6, and also Super Mario Maker, because I had that on here for some reason. But I'm just gonna take one last quick look at the list, see if I liked everything. Okay, I think I'm gonna make one change, which is I'm gonna move Super Mario, or it's not Super Mario, Yoshi's Island next to Super Mario Sunshine. Because I feel like it has a really good story and pacing. The animation also looks really nice. But other than that, these 4 definitely feel like they're in the same tier. Like they're simple, but they're nice, if that makes sense. The 7-star tier, that's what they are. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I hope you guys did as well. And if you did, like I said before, feel free to like and subscribe. I did say subscribe this time, as it would really help the channel grow. But yeah, that'll be the end of the video, and until next time, bye.